What's up, everybody? It's Thegoal60 here. Congratulations, you've made it to Friday once again. It's Friday, June the 28th, 2019, and we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got several plays starting up, some revenge plays, some RPI plays. We've got some unofficial RPI plays starting up. We'll get into all that, talk about the ones that missed out, the ones that became unofficial and official right after this. So we'll start out by covering yesterday. We cashed the unofficial play, and as far as the official play we had, it was a C-bet on the revenge game with the Rays. Now, this C-bet, if you've been following us the last few weeks, we've changed up kind of something that's been working so far. Hopefully it continues. But when they played their A game that day, they lost, of course, but everybody else really did well. So we actually profited that day. Well, instead of chasing and potentially losing that profit from that day, and also we would have because they did lose on a B game, we cut our losses, and on that B game we actually started up a brand new chase. So instead of chasing first and second day and then cutting and chasing or starting a new one on the third, instead we cut from the first day, started up on the second day, and it really worked out for us. It cashed because on the third day they actually got it done. So I really like this. I really think it's going to benefit us in the long run. But outside of that, they got down 2-0 in the first inning, bounced back the second inning to make it 2-2, and then nothing happened for 15 straight innings. But finally in the 18th inning, we got it done. Got put up 3 in the top of the 18th and held them scoreless in the bottom to get the 5-2 victory. So as far as today, we pick up 2 revenge plays. We'll jump into those first. But after that, we've got 2 official RPI plays. We've got an RPI play that we're waiting on a line to come out in the Seattle and Houston series. And the reason it hadn't come out is because one of the teams has an undecided pitcher for their starter, so they hadn't released the line. But once it does, we'll see if it becomes official or unofficial. We also pick up 2 unofficial RPI plays, and then we had a host of games that were canceled due to RPI. So we'll get into the revenge series first. So the first series we're going to talk about is Philadelphia and Miami. Now this series was played last weekend and Miami swept the Phillies. But today the Phillies go off at .506. Miami is at .468. You look at the price on Philadelphia, it's -139. So that will become an official play for us. All right, so the next series we're going to talk about is Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Pittsburgh at .504, Milwaukee at .519. Pittsburgh barely makes it into this parameter, being 15 points below, right on top of the parameter that we have set. But you look at the price, they're the underdog, and the run line is -145, so it sets up perfect for us. So we will be taking Pittsburgh on the revenge play as well. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, both of those are the revenge plays. Now we'll get into the RPI plays. So the first RPI play we're going to talk about is Chicago and Cincinnati. The Cubs are in the top 3 at .523, while the Reds are at .499. You look at the price, Cincinnati's been playing well. The Cubs are actually barely favored in this at -113, so we'll take that value and hope they can get an outright win for us. So the Cubs -113. Then we talk about Washington and Detroit. Washington is at .497. The Tigers in the bottom 3 at .454. You look at the price, Washington's a -156 road favorite here. And I just noticed that all 4 teams that we're taking are road teams. So hopefully we can get it done on the road and have a good weekend there. So -156 on Washington is the second play. Now, like I said before, we're waiting on Seattle and Houston. Seattle is .493. Houston's in the top 3 at .537. So obviously we're waiting to see what the price is on Houston. If it's within the parameters, it will be an official play. If it's outside, it will just be an unofficial play. We also picked up 2 unofficial plays. The first being in the Atlanta and New York Mets. Atlanta's at .521. The Mets are at .492. You look at Atlanta on the run line because they are the underdog slightly, and they are -207. It's just way too expensive for us to risk. And then Cleveland and Baltimore. Cleveland's at .497. Baltimore in the bottom 3 at .447. You look at the price, Cleveland's -173, and therefore not a play for us. As far as the remaining series, we did have 4 series that didn't make it due to RPI, 1 being revenge, Minnesota and the White Sox, and then St. Louis and San Diego, and then Kansas City, Toronto. That series is actually one of those rare 4-game series. It starts up on a Friday and finishes on Monday, and then finally Texas and Tampa Bay. So that's everything. Of course, right after I get finished talking here, I'll have up, what the official plays are on the screen. Check that out, and I really appreciate you spending your time to watch this video. Thanks for checking it out, and have a great Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works every time.